Ever tried? Ever failed? No matter. Try again. Fail again. Fail better. You have your own story to tell. Please don't ever stop. The world is yours. And light up the night.
All of us have had moments that we wanted to throw up our hands and walk away.
I think that's when the idea of understanding a long-term view became important, right? So that's when I sat down and said, okay, this is going to take some thought, right? What do I want to work on first? Because from there, I was like, okay, that gives me all the confidence in the world to fail. What I had to do was work on the basics and the fundamentals. From there, I just went to work. I stayed with it. I kept practicing, kept practicing, kept practicing.
And guess what? I actually don't care what you say about me. I don't remember the last time I lost sleep over a hater. Why? Because I know exactly how I feel about me. I don't even mind that you're talking shit about the things that you're assuming that's really going on.
You had a little success? You done what nobody else in your family has done and now you chilling? Come on, you ain't hungry no more? Next 100, I need you to stay focused. Why? You should still be hungry. What have you eaten that got you satisfied? What have you done? What have you accomplished that got you so full?
The question is, are you just gonna look at this video and decide, wow, that was some powerful, and do the same thing?
Every difficult moment you're having, God is processing. That's all He's doing. Everything you're going through is preparing you for what you ask God for. And if you need to be tough when you get to where you're going, then He gonna toughen you.
The lion is king because the lion is hungry.
Get in there. The world might say you are not allowed to yet. But this made me very hungry.
I have too much to accomplish to be satisfied with where I am right now. I have too much on the line. I must stay hungry.
We're gonna change this world. We're ordinary people doing extraordinary things. If that's you and you feeling me, just say I can.
Every painful time, even though you don't like it, it's developing something in you that can only be developed in the tough times. Eventually, that will pass. You'll get through it, but you will be different. In those tough times, you can come out defeated, giving up on your dreams, or you can come out with a new passion, a new fire, excited about the new opportunities in front of you.
There's two sides of pain that I don't think a lot of people really understand, right? There's one side of pain that's the suffering and the discomfort side of pain. But then there's another side of pain that's called effort. It's called glory. It's called if you can find a way to push through pain, there's something greater on the other side of it.
Find out who you are. Find out what your purpose is in life. Everybody got a dream. Everybody got a goal. Stop dreaming about it. Stop talking about it and get up and do something about it.
Winter comes after fall. Night comes after day. Difficulty follows opportunity. Recession always comes after expansion. It's been the rhythm of life for the last 6,000 years of recorded history. It's simply called wintertime, but the winters are inevitable. Here's what's exciting about the passing of time. It takes you through whatever you're experiencing at the moment.
We
behind every moment of adversity in your life, there is a lesson and a lesson. Pain always leaves a gift. Maybe it was time for you to move on. When a door gets shut, it's more doors.
That's what time will do, take you through the winter. Now, how do you handle the winters? You can get better, and you can get stronger, and you can get wiser. There's no winter that you can't overcome. There's no winter that you can't figure out how to survive.
And you're broke because you're not getting the I. You're not understanding the I. I told you last week, it is about an invention, an idea. I'm talking about the I am.
I am strong. I am equipped. I am confident. I am more than a conqueror.
Don't let your words guide you. Let your actions guide you. Everything you've ever wanted, everything you've ever wanted in life, it's in your idea. It's in your I am.
Learn to love to lose. Like, that's the whole punchline of everything I believe in. I love losing. Here's why. If I went at 16 to start a charity to raise $40,000 and I didn't, they were right. And I appreciate the experience of that loss. I adore losing because it's fair. You actually talked big game and you were wrong. You were naive and young and you deserve that loss.
I love how you smile talking about losing.
I'm sure if we look back at all my content, like I'm not excited about winning. Like, it's why I even jumped in and said, no, I don't relate with that, right? I relate with losing. I like underdogs. I can watch a sporting event that I have no vested interest in, come in, start rooting for the underdog, and then as the underdog's winning and it looks like they're gonna win, reverse back to rooting for the favorite. Like, I'm always rooting for whoever's in the worst spot. Here's my thing. If anybody has won that comes from your circumstance, you then have to acknowledge that it's possible. People deploy things like luck. Of course, look, you were adopted. Like, I was born in the Soviet Union and was able to immigrate to America during this one small window where out of hundreds of millions of people, 300,000 were able to leave during that era. Of course, but everything's of course. Like, when people are like, you're lucky, I'm like, you're lucky you're born. 400 trillion to 1 for you to be human. Like, where do you want to start this luck game? Like, my big thing is that the internet has created a world that far exceeds the opportunities that we've ever seen.
I had no plan B. Until I was 60 years old, I spent 125% of every dollar I ever made. If I made $1 million, I spent $1,250,000. If I made $10 million, I spent $12.5 million. Okay? 1 year I made $100 million, and I spent $125 million. Okay? And at 60, my wife and I sat down, and he says, I think we should downsize and, stop all that. And I had a lot of stuff, okay, most of which I didn't use. We had a lot of houses and that we never went to. And I don't believe in plan B, because if you have a plan B, you'll use it.
Rule number 6, be more selfish.
If we're going to give you one word to increase your balance sheet emotionally, be more selfish. One word. Because what are you taught when you're a little kid? Johnny doesn't have toys, so let Johnny play with your toys, right? Johnny, his parents should have got the toys. If he's got no toys, piss on him.
And then bite his nose off.
No, well, I didn't know about biting nose off until I got a little older.
I will say, I've given that advice to people. I think a lot of people that I interact with maybe aren't selfish enough, and for that reason, they're not able to get their own shit done, and they're struggling and caught up in a spot in life that they don't want to be in.
Well, if they can't get their own shit done, how are they going to get your shit done?
Yeah, precisely.
And by the way, leadership is me getting you to do what I want you to do when I want you to do it, not when you decide to do it.